Hi guys, Mike back again here. Thought I'd do a little flea market vid with you guys here. Had some time to kill. It's a fairly nice day for the month of January here. So yeah, Camp Flea is the name of this flea market here, and yeah, let's just see what we find. Always on the lookout for, of course, records, CDs, anything music related, cassettes, VHS tapes, toys, comics, video games, whatever we find. So let's go on this journey together. All right, we found our first record stack here with your father's mustache. Instant fun. UB40. Some Bach. Ray Charles. Manilow.
Seven Day.
So I don't know if you guys are familiar with these things, but these are like CED video discs. This booth had an amazing selection. I've never seen anything quite like this before. It was pretty freaking amazing. Just tons of horror. That Playboy video disc, which was kind of an oddity. Star Wars, as you see there. Empire Strikes Back. I mean, the pricing on these was a little. I could have bought a lot of these, but then I looked at the pricing, and then it was like some of them were $15, $20. Later on, I realized that it was, 25% mutant. That's a find there. 25% off. So I might go back here and actually pick some more of these up. I don't have a player here, but these are really cool display pieces in my opinion. And then this here, this video magazine, was kind of a cool thing as well. So yeah, just a blast from the past there. In my opinion, this is a classic. That's some cool artwork right there with the Batman and the Hulk. I don't think those are original pieces, but cool nonetheless. And then got some baseball cards here, and I think sports cards are actually kind of making a comeback here a little bit, more so than they have in the past.
Flea steering wheel. But yeah, this is a classic example. This booth, tons of records, as you'll see here in a second. Some knickknacks here in this case, whatnot. But yeah, a lot of booths I'm finding are kind of like this now, where it's just tons of records. I'm sure there's some good stuff in here, but digging through, as you'll see, there's just really not much that has caught my eye. Lots of old country, which can be good. Don't get me wrong, but honestly, that's not what I was really in the mood for today. And stuff that I just wasn't familiar with, and maybe could have looked up, but didn't. But yeah, for as many records as they have here, it's kind of a bummer in my eyes. Just, wasn't anything that really, you'd think there'd be something. But sadly not. But you'll see here, there's just lots of old country. Seem to all be in really good condition, which is nice, and bagged and sleeved and whatnot. But anyway, American Gigolo, that is a good soundtrack. Georgia Moroder, got Blondie on that, and yeah, so. And this is just another bin in that same booth. I mean, George Jones, Porter Wagoner, of course, those are classics in the country realm here. But then again, that's not what I was in the mood for. Dig in today. There was lots of Brenda Lee, like a lot. I was seeing in this booth. I don't know what that was about. Some Everly Brothers, that's not bad. Some Elvis Costello, again, not bad, but not what I was looking for. I almost did pick up this Roberta Fleck album, but didn't. Some Natalie Cole there. Got some Ricky Nelson, which is good. More Brenda Lee. Joan Armatrading. I think there's some Dave Clark 5 here coming up. I don't know who Chad and Jeremy are. Yeah, there's a Dave Clark 5, so that would have been a good piece to pick up. I'm not sure what the pricing was on these. I think, if I remember correctly, they were kind of $8-10 range, maybe 15 on some. Dwayne Eddy, once again, some great older country music there. Lights. This was a cool one. The cover was pretty cool. I almost picked that up, but I think they wanted $15 for it. And it was just like an EP with 4 songs on it, and didn't really feel like putting that much money into it at that time. Ian and Sylvia, I'm not familiar with them. Jackson Brown. So yeah, I mean, there is some good stuff in little Debbie Gibson. There is some good stuff in here. I'm not going to try to poo-poo this booth. It just wasn't what I was in the mood for at this time. Digging around. And here's something you just don't see quite often here. Not the PS3 games here, or the PS2 games, which are just kind of older sports titles, but these GameCube games, I mean, and these were just out and about, and I think they were like, that Kirby was $70. Same with this Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, $70.
Very often as a GameCube game.
Which to me, it seems like that should be in a case if you're going to have it out and about. These were taped up, so you couldn't look at the discs and see what the condition was. So you could probably take them up to the front if you really want to check and have them open that up for you. But yeah, they were kind of pricey. But yeah, GameCube games in the wild like that is just something you don't see very often. So yeah, the price here, I think I focus in on that. Yep. So, as you can see, kind of a pricey item there. Good game. But yeah, just kind of a weird oddity there with the GameCube games. You just don't ever see those out and about, even at game stores. It's becoming kind of a rarity, at least in my area. More records here. Nothing really stood out to me, as you can see. Lots of children's records. Some Elvis back there, but yeah. These were kind of cool. These little crocheted Pac-Man guys. So that's kind of fun. And then once again, we got some, this is just like overload. Like if I wanted to sit down and, you know, spend another hour, 2 hours here just digging through these, which could be fun. But the way this is placed, you'd be kind of in people's way if you just kind of camped out. It's right on, you know, an aisle. But yeah, once again, nothing really. There's some good stuff in here. Prices were a little. I think I just saw that Elvis record in the last booth. Prices were a little more than I wanted them to be, but there was some good stuff in here. You saw that 21 Pilots up front there. I think that's kind of just to lure people in. Some Beatlemania. Lots of Loretta Lynn. A lot of these covers seem pretty beat up, though. Quincy Jones. Like, once again, good stuff in here. I just didn't want to... The place was closing within an hour, so I kind of felt like I needed to get on, keep moving along here. But yeah, Willie Nelson. Like I said, good stuff here. Just, I almost did pick up that just based on that cover. That was pretty cool. Jazz Singer, that's a classic. Quicksilver soundtrack. Steve Winwood, some Yaz for some 80s new wave there. But yeah, just almost too much like overload of records in this booth. But yeah, maybe I'll go back sometime here and camp out and just kind of do some real digging here. Because singles here, nothing too crazy. Got some Bone Thugs there, and then some Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men. CDs I kind of perused through. I didn't really see anything that was that enticing there, but yeah, just kind of overwhelming. And then up top here, this is the flea market second level here. It is pretty cool. It's worth going up. As you can see, lots of vintage items here, how they have it set up like an old vintage living room there. But lots of vintage clothes and other kind of knickknacks here. But yeah, as you saw there, we had SpongeBob, and then there's JoJo the dog boy. And this booth is also up there. It's kind of just an oddity booth, kind of creepy, if you will. Some taxidermy going on. That deer head with the flowers, that's kind of cool. I don't know if that's for sale or if that's just you know, for display purposes only, but pretty cool nonetheless. But yeah, as you can see, just kind of little knickknacks, and it's a little creep factor going on.
Alright guys, not the best angle here, but yeah, so that turned out to be a pleasant surprise. Pretty cool stuff in there. Just go through my little haul here. I picked up 2 records. First one being the Instant Funk album here. Don't know anything about it, but for $4, I thought, why not? And then UB40, I think I paid $3 for this, so very cool. This is UB40 self-titled, maybe. So there we go. 2 LPs there, both in pretty good shape. So I was happy to pick those up. This is still sealed. This is the original video game soundtrack of Scott Pilgrim versus the World. So very cool. Some comics. Red Dog, which I'm not too familiar with. These were $2 a piece. But yeah, it looked interesting. So this is an issue 4 of 6 and 5 of 6. So I'll have to hunt down the others here. And then this is a comic book I am familiar with. Harrow County. A buddy of mine actually knows Colin Bunn, one of the creators of this. So, and I've met Colin as well. So very cool. I do have like a few of these, but I did not have this issue. So $2 a piece. Very, very cool. And then these oddities here, the video discs, these things always intrigue me, and this booth had tons. These were, I didn't realize, for 25% off. So I might have picked up some more. other ones here, but these are just $5 a piece plus 25% off that. But yeah, we got Playmate Review 2. These are just two unique and bizarre. I've never seen these on. I didn't even know this was a thing. Playmate Review. So we got that. Of course, the back. And we got Playboy Video. So I'll probably just put these up as decoration in the media room here. But very, very cool. There we go. Sorry about my steering wheel being in the way. But yeah, just a weird oddity. They had lots of horror ones there that were real tempting, but those were getting into like, and then the Masters of the Universe ones were really tempting as well. Those were 15 a piece. So if I get a wild hair, knowing that that's 25% off, I might come back here and pick some of those up. I don't have a player, so it's not like I want to just start collecting a bunch of these, but these are pretty cool for display purposes anyway. But yeah, there we go. A little haul there. Turned out to be a good little venture out. So anyway, all right, let me get this closer. So hope everyone is doing well, and I will get back with you guys later with another update video of some kind, if I can speak properly. I have been super busy with the holidays and just trying to figure out time to actually shoot a video and whatnot. So I got tons of records to show. But anyway, guys, hope all of you are doing well, and until next time, take care. Happy spinning. All right.